Hi everyone, this is Tammy at tammyskinner.com. I wanted to do a post today to kind of help all the Gypsy users out there in organizing their Gypsy files. Now, I'll show you how to save a file, also how to properly label that file, because how you label that file is really the key to actually being organized in your files. Now, you can actually save files on the Gypsy and you can upload them to your computer. Now, on the Gypsy itself, you can have up to 10,000 files saved on the Gypsy. Now, I don't know about you, but when you start getting up to even 100 files, if you're not going to be organized, you're going to have a hard time finding different files and things like that. So, it's going to be important to learn how to label those files. When you upload to the computer, you'll be able to organize your files in folders. We're all used to having folders and subfolders and being able to rename those folders so that we can be organized. In the Gypsy, though, we have no folders. Everything is put in one file, but thankfully the Gypsy does put it in alphabetical order, and that's what's going to help us stay organized. Now, if I have a file here, say where I'm working on this file and it's going to be a birthday card, and I'm done with it and I want to save it because I know that I want to be able to make more birthday cards in the future, I'm going to go over here to this button, silver brown button on the right side. I'm going to click on it and it takes me to my screen that gives me options. I'm going to save. And then I go to where I actually label this particular file. Now, keywords and groupings are going to be really important. So the first word I'm going to put in, I'm going to do in all caps, and it's going to be my grouping. Now, this is a card file. I'm going to space and put a hyphen, space again, and this particular card is a happy birthday card, so I'm going to do B-Day because that is my category for my card. I'm going to space again and space, and then I'm going to have a keyword that's going to be something that I will recognize so that I'll know which card or which file this particular one is. And this particular one will be cake. And the cake, I don't want it to be in all caps because that's my keyword. So I've got my grouping, my category, and then my keyword. And that's how will save most of my files. Now, a lot of them doesn't necessarily need the category, so you at least have the grouping and then the keyword. But to be even more specific, especially when you have a lot of cards, you'll want to have them all kind of separated out. Then that way all your birthday cards are grouped together, all your get well cards are grouped together, all your Christmas cards, etc. Now I'm going to save this one. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on our silver button and go and look at our saved files. Alright, now in this screen where I go to open a saved file, I can actually maneuver by taking my stylus and moving this up and down. Or I can take the silver buttons over here to the left of the screen, and I can click on them one at a time. This is my preferred method because I like being able to see the preview that it gives me for each one. Now you can see that I have a grouping of banner files that I have saved, and each banner has a different keyword. So I've got baby, congratulations, a damask banner, football, one for my son, a postage, etc. And then it goes into borders that I have saved. I have some buttons, and then I'm into my card file because everything is categorized alphabetically. So my grouping, all my card files are grouped together because of the fact that I started that title with the word card. And then I go to the category. So if I have more than one birthday card, that would be there. Now there's the file that we just saved, card, B-Day, cake. Now I have a Easter card, and then I have a gatefold card, a get well card, etc. And then it just goes on. So however you are going to save your files is how you want to group them together and how you want to label them. And by doing this, you're going to be able to find your files so much easier when looking through your Gypsy. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you have already saved files in here and you want to rename them, how you're going to do that is you're going to open a file. Okay, we'll open this one. And then you're going to tap that silver button to the right. and do a save as. So you would save as and rename however it is that you want to name. Put that grouping in there, that type of thing. And then you'll say, okay, the only thing you'll need to remember after you've done this is you're going to have to go back and delete the other file. So, you know, it might be worth the time to sit down and just kind of reorganize your files by doing that. It doesn't take very long, but in the long run, it will make things so much easier for you. I hope this was a helpful hint to everyone. So I will put this on the blog also and describe describe it out, you know, for you to make it kind of easier to understand. So anyway, everybody have a good day.